1908. However, when Charlie arrived in 1928, there was no ball being played in Mayfair. We really don't know an awful lot about Charlie as a player, except that as a boy and a young man, he played and fell in love with the game. But we do know that for most of his life, he worked tirelessly and passionately at anything and everything associated with baseball. He also worked under the premise that any kid and every kid that wanted to play the game should get a chance to play. In the spring of 1930, a meeting was held in the train station at Mayfair. The result was the formation of the South Central Border Baseball League, comprised of 4 teams, including Mayfair. Somewhere along the line, the South Central part of the name was dropped, and I think that as long as I can remember, it has been known simply as the Border Baseball League. The league, in some form, has operated every year since, with possibly the exception of some of the war years. Now, in 1960, Charlie Argue was presented with a plaque by the league in recognition of his 30 years of dedicated service as president of that league. 30 consecutive years. Let your minds wander back and imagine the depth of the passion and the commitment of Charlie and many others like him. Can you imagine all the time and the effort he must have expended during that time to nurture the game and the league? The trials and tribulations of the dirty 30s and the war years, and then into the glory years of baseball in Manitoba. During all those years, he was the driving force. Now, I'd like to tell you a couple of little stories about the man. He coached and managed teams of kids of all ages. If for some reason a kid didn't have a ride on any given night, he would tell them, just let me know and I'll come and get you. And he did. And he must have done it dozens of times just to be sure the kid got there and had a chance to play. There was a young guy who had a vision problem, but really wanted to play ball. Charlie made it possible. He coached him, he helped him, encouraged him, and he became a pretty darn good ball player who still has a great love for the game. The guy who is now he's a problem too, but he's a proud grandfather, and he maintains to this day that because of his poor vision, no other coach would have ever let him play, but not Charlie. Another boy wants to play ball and is encouraged to come out and join the team. Times are tough and he has no glove, and he's left-handed, the only one on the team. The other boys share their gloves with him, so he played his first season with a borrowed glove worn on the wrong hand. That year, at the school Christmas concert, there was a parcel under the tree from Santa addressed to this young lad. Inside, a brand new glove for the right hand. We know this happened in the same way on at least one other occasion. No one knows that for sure, but everyone that knows the story believes that Santa had the middle name of Charlie. After about 40-odd years of involvement, Charlie decided it was time to take a step back. So the team of the day purchased a gold watch with an appropriate inscription. At a special home game, they tried to present him with this watch in He basically told them that in good conscience he couldn't accept it because he contributed what he could without expectation of any reward and just for the love of the game. Sometime later, Charlie suffered a stroke that left him somewhat incapacitated. But for several years, he went to almost every home game of his beloved team, sat on the bench, kept the score, kept the stats, and did anything else that he was able to do. Charlie spent most of his life actively involved in baseball. It seems only fitting that tonight we founding father of the Border League, a president of that league for 30 consecutive years, and an active participant for another 20 plus years. He and others like him gave so much to create a solid foundation for hundreds of kids all along this border to learn to play and to have places to play the game. He obviously had a passion and a love for the game and deserves to be remembered and celebrated for his immense contribution to our area, to the province as a whole, and to the game. If Charlie were alive, he probably wouldn't be here tonight to accept this honor, kind of like the Gold Watch story. But there are a number of his family and friends here tonight, including his daughter, son, nephews, nieces, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and others. And I'm joined on the stage tonight by his daughter, Pat, grandsons, Brendan, Colby, and Shay Arthur, and great-grandson, Riley. Now it is my honor, on behalf of all those who knew him and appreciated all he did for the game, to ask you to please welcome the family and recognize our newest inductee into the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame, Mr. Charlie Arthur.
My name is Banquet, and this is Brendan, Colby, Shay, and Ronald. And we are honored to represent our father, grandfather, and great-grandfather. And very appreciative to the Manitoba Baseball Hall of Fame selection committee for choosing him.
Oh, I'd like to thank the ones that inducted submitted Dad's name to the board there. Larry Harms, Murray Bridges, and Gordy Arbuckle. I'd like to thank them.
We salute your mission, honor our past, ensure our future. So quickly the past becomes the future. We have a picture of our grandfather's involvement in Clearwater's baseball team in the early 1900s. My dad and his brothers continued with baseball in their communities. Then my brother and my cousins coached baseball in their communities. And now my nephews are coaching. From my grandfather's love for baseball, many future teams have succeeded. And I think ensures baseball throughout Manitoba and beyond. My dad was baseball and enjoyed coaching our major teams. His motivation for satisfaction came from the team's success, never his own recognition. But I know how proud he would be to receive this honor this evening, because I recall in 1969 his pleasure in being named into the Manitoba, as an honorary life member of the Manitoba Curling Association. That honor meant so much to him, and I know this week as well. We remember our dad as a baseball coach, not as a player. I do know that he played ball as early in life as possible. He frequently spoke of his teammates. And from his school days in Clearwater to his teaching days in Red Ferry, Saskatchewan, and his early days in Maine. Our family was always involved in my dad's baseball team. My earliest memories of the Mason senior team were their rivalry with Parkland. I'd sit on the stand anxiously hoping The most exciting games for me were during my high school years, when the Majors boys team won the convention. Now, I don't know if it was triple or whatever, but it was the convention and it was a pretty fun. This is probably 55 years ago or so. I remember when Murray, the pitcher, with Paul Hunt with 1 out to go and walked over to top the spot. Our fans grew on the bench to tell our breath, wondering what had gone wrong. Then came the final pitch that was successful. We won. After the game, we all went and asked Scott, what did Murray tell you, Scott? Scott said, oh, just a joke. After I moved to Vancouver, I didn't see the major teams play very often. When my dad visited, we did enjoy together cheering on the Vancouver Canadians at Old Mount Baby Stadium. I remember on one occasion we had our tickets and we were off to the game, but it was sold out and there was no parking in or around the bar. My dad was not very far, so I didn't know what to do. I went to the gate and I talked to the volunteer and I told him my dad had a stroke and he was brought and then he found a spot that I could find. I also told him that he had been involved in baseball in Manitoba all his life. With that, volunteer opened the gate, spot right by the stand, and we enjoyed the game. Baseball fans were really awesome.
I would like to thank all the inductees, or congratulate all the inductees and all the family and friends who